Nothing gets our minds going like a house that's been left empty. These empty buildings are reminders of the past. The crumbling walls are full of secrets that will send chills down your spine. Would you be brave enough to go near these abandoned places when it was dark? Number 10. Oriental Theater, Chicago. Nearly 600 people died in a fire at the Oriental Theater in the Loop area of the downtown Chicago in 1903. It's said that ghosts still haunt the theater. Even though the theater was completely redone and given a new name, the dead still haunted it. People have seen ghosts in Death LA, which is the street behind the theater where the dead were piled up after the disaster. Number 9. Edinburgh Castle, Scotland. People think that one of the most popular places to visit in Scotland's capital city is also one of the most haunted. Visitors have seen the ghosts of the colonial prisoners from the American Revolutionary War and the French prisoners from the 7 Years' War in the old dungeons of the historic fortress. They have also seen the ghost of a dog wandering the castle's dog cemetery. Number 8. The Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado. Since it opened in 1909, travelers have been drawn to Estes Park by the Stanley Hotel's stately Georgian architecture and world-famous whiskey bar. The hotel became even more famous when it inspired Stephen King to write about the fictional Overlook Hotel in Shining. Aside from that creepy connection, the hotel has been linked to many other ghost sightings and some strange piano music. The Stanley Hotel plays up its reputation with nightly ghost tours and psychic readings from the Madame Vera. Number 7. The bewitched Carlton Island Villa. Since 1927, this rundown villa on the New York's Carlton Island has been empty. It's also said to be haunted by ghosts of its former owners, typewriter businessman William Wyckoff and his family. Wyckoff built the expensive abandoned mansion in the 1890s, but he is said to have died of a heart attack on his first night there, just a month after his wife died suddenly. Number 6. Fire destroyed Plantation Mansion. This abandoned plantation mansion near Loudonsboro, Alabama was built in 1830. In the 1850s, it was redone in the Greek Revival style. Before Robert Dixon bought the property in 1901, it had been owned by several well-known families in the area. Sad to say, a fire destroyed the building. In its place, a new mansion was built, and the pad was thought to be fireproof until the second version of the house burned down in 1964. Since then, it's been sitting like this. Number 5. Haunting Irish Mansion. Mayfield House was the home of a wealthy Irish family in the 1800s, but it was empty for 30 years. David Malcolmson ordered it to be built in the 1740s, but it changed hands a lot over the years and was finally given up on in 1985. The property is in desperate need of repair, as it has overgrown plants, broken windows, and crumbling bricks. If you're enjoying our video, please subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon, also like this video as well. Now let's get back to our video. At number 4, Cursed Millionaire Mansion. When you talk about the cursed millionaire mansions, Portugal's Castelo de Dona Chica has a lot of secrets. Francisca, a wealthy heiress, who was married to Joe Jose Ferreira do Rico, gave the order to start building in 1915. But they had to stop working on it when they ran out of money and broke up in 1919. People say that Francisca cursed the castle and swore that it would never be finished or lived in. Number 3. Ill-fated Gilded Age Mansion. Linwood Hall in the Pennsylvania, USA is thought to be one of the best Gilded Age mansions that still stands. It has a lot of secrets. Peter Errol Brown Widener, a wealthy businessman in the US, decided to build the house after his wife Hannah died in 1896. But tragedy would follow Widener to his new home. After being sick for a long time, he died in 1915, just 3 years after his children died on the Titanic. Number 2. Ancient Ram Inn, Gloucestershire. This supposedly haunted house is also known as the most haunted house in the UK right now. It's said to have been the site of sacrifices, suicides, black magic rituals, and criminals hiding out. The owner, John Humphreys, says that 2 demons, a witch, orbs, and other ghosts live in the house. Number 1. Spooky Gothic Castle and the Transylvania. Transylvania and the Romania is the only place with the same Gothic charm. And this amazing old castle is right in the middle of the Dracula country. When it was finished at the end of the 18th century, it was the summer home of the Count Giza Teleki and later on of his son Pal Teleki, who was a controversial figure with a strong anti-Semitic views. On the day 1941, the German troops crossed into the Hungary. Paul killed himself, and Teleki Castle fell into disrepair. What do you think about these top 10 scariest buildings? Have you ever caught any real ghost or any creepy activity? Leave your thoughts in the comment box. We would love to see your comments. Also suggest us what topic you need our next video on. We will try to make video on your given suggestions. Take care of yourself, your loved ones. Peace and out.